The Nigerian Senate has confirmed the nomination of Major General Paul Tarfa, retired, as the chairman of the governing board of the Northeast Development Commission, and also confirmed the nomination of MOHAMMED Alkali as the managing director and chief executive officer of the commission. This followed the presentation of a report by the Committee on Special Duties at resumption of plenary on Tuesday. Similarly, the Senate also approved the nomination of 9 other persons as members of the Commission. They include Musa Yashi, Executive Director, Humanitarian Affairs, Mohammed Jawa, Executive Director, Administration and Finance, and Omar Mohammed, Executive Director, Operations.
The committee therefore recommends that the Senate confirms the nomination of the underlisted persons as chairman and members of the Northeast Development Commission Board. They are Major General Paul Tarfa, retired, Chairman; Mohammed Goni Alkali, MD; Musa Umar Yashi, Executive Director, Humanitarian Affairs; Mohammed Jawa, Executive Director, Admin and Finance; Umar Wada Mohammed, Executive Director, Operations; Honorable David Sabo Kente, Member representing Northeast. That is Director representing Northeast Zone. Asmaome Eka Mohammed, Director representing Northwest Zone. Director Honorable Benjamin Tile Adanyi, Director representing Northeast Zone, North Central Zone. Honorable Olawale Oshun, Director representing Southeast Zone. Dr. T.E.O. Ekechi, representing Southeast Zone, and Mr. Obasuke McDonald, representing South-South.
However, a lawmaker representing Adamawa North, Senator Binta Masi Garba, queried the location of the headquarters of the Commission in Maiduguri, an appointment of Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Commission, who is also from Maiduguri.
I just want to observe that this bill, the Commission is domiciled, or is going to be domiciled, in Borno State, and the Chief Executive, CEO, is from Borno State again. The question I want to observe, sir, is that is it in consonance with the ideals of a commission within or outside Nigeria? Because if you take the United Nations domiciled in America, the President or the Secretary General is never an American. If we looked at the EU, which is domiciled in Brussels, the President of the EU is not from Brussels. If we look at
our own Senate bill, we left it open. And I think during the hearings that we had, we agreed that if the headquarters should be in Borno, then somebody else should be the MD. Unfortunately for us, when we went and we had our conference with the House, since it was a matter of vote, there were more of them that were inclined to the MD coming from Borno. It was a House bill. It was a House bill that came with zoning in the within the states. You understand what I mean? With the states of the Northeast, it was a House bill that came with that. The Senate bill did not have that aspect. Then when they now came, they now overwhelmed us with their votes. And it was a conference. Their votes too were carrying the same weight as ours. So we had to now succumb to them in the spirit of democracy. And that was how we ended up with that.
Other lawmakers who said the nominees are qualified to hit the ground running urged the Committee on Special Duties to monitor closely the takeoff of the Commission.
The people nominated here, from the chairman to the last person representing the South-South, are people that are eminently qualified, very experienced, and are prepared to hit the ground running. I would therefore urge the Committee on Special Duties to monitor very closely the taking off of this commission, because this is going to be the most crucial stage that the commission is able to take off smoothly. And of course, I believe that our committee has the capacity to do that, and we should not dither, we should not waver in ensuring that the right things are done for this commission to take off. We already have learned some lessons from the existence of NDDC, and I believe that those issues that militated against the smooth takeoff of the NDDC and how the NDDC has been faring today will be lessons that the NEDC would benefit from. So I want to congratulate all of us for making this a reality. The Northeast today requires this commission to take off immediately.
And I do believe, sir, that we've learned our lesson from the NDDC operations. My advice, therefore, is that the NDDC now is steeped in a lot of protocol and unnecessary bureaucracy, so that this particular commission should learn from that. Most of the funds should go to the things that will make meaning to the lives of the people, development projects, things that will be life-changing, not capacity building that will just go into the pocket of some officials. So it is important that the Parliament, from day one, will start an oversight of this agency to ensure that the value is added, to ensure that we realize the aims and objectives of this bill, to ensure that life is more meaningful to our brothers and sisters in the Northeast. And I believe that if we do that, we would have not only given life to the people of Northeast, but also for the rest of Nigerians who live and reside and also do business in the Northeast. So it's not just the Northeastern people that are concerned. There are people from other parts of Nigeria who benefit from this. And those who have even lost their businesses, I'm sure they will also benefit. So it is a pan-Nigerian bill.
To this end, the lawmakers confirmed the nominees when put to voice vote by President of the Senate, Bukola Saraki.
Confirm the nomination of Major General Paul Tarfa, retired, for appointment as chairman of the governing board of the Northeast Development Commission. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Major General Paul Tarfa, retired, is hereby confirmed as chairman of the Northeast Development Commission. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of MOHAMMED Alkali for appointment as member, managing director, CEO of the governing board of the Northeast Development Commission? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of MOHAMMED Alkali is hereby confirmed as member, MD, CEO of the governing board of the Northeast Development Commission. Distinguished colleagues, let me, on behalf of the Senate, congratulate the chairman and members of the board of the Northeast Development Commission. As I do that, let me also congratulate the entire National Assembly for the Northeast Development Commission bill, and also the President for the assent. As said by a lot of our colleagues, it is time for us to not waste any more time. As you all recollect, this bill was passed years back as 2016, and following the leadership visit to Bonn in 2015, and before that, if you could remember, it was a senator from South that had actually raised the issue of concern as raised by DSP, to show that whatever concerns any part of this country concerns all of us. And that is what has led us today to now having a board and a commission. And as said, the board and the commission have competent people, and we hope that they will move quickly into action, ensuring the takeoff of these commissions so that they can do the necessary work to bring development back to the parts that have suffered the last few years. So once again, I congratulate the entire 8th Assembly. I congratulate those new nominees, and I wish them all the best.
President Buhari had on October 25, 2017, assented to the bill establishing the Northeast Development Commission, aimed at managing funds allocated by the federal government and international donor agencies for the resettlement and rehabilitation of the Northeast.